Jag minns inte exakt vad vi gjorde förra gången, men vi ska hålla på med Gemini. Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have obtained Omega clearance.
Men bara kolla där. Ja just det, Omega clearance. Kan jag bara sätta upp en scen medan jag pratar med henne? Det är min fråga.
I like this one.
Fungerar bra.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something
go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself.
Hephaestus.
It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
35
timmar increases the
timmar.
risk of detection by the Zeniths.
35
2 cores.
timmar.
2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
4.5. Det är ju mycket mer trevligare.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion?
Okay.
Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Jaså. Mår jättebra. Klonen av Aloy. Varl.
That's fine.
Aloy,
Ja.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way.
Det är det enda
It's one
snabba
mission.
sättet.
The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Alltså, det skulle vara en... Jag har väldigt många att skydda. Oddsen är bara någonting man säger. Men jag tror att hon kommer överdriva med det här. Alltså, tänk om oddsen är typ så här. Tänk inte det som att du har en viss procent att bli fånge, men... Det enda jag tycker om att ta här...
Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them.
Jag vet.
I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Om man inte försöker så är det bara en lost cause.
Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Rost eller? Hade figurer som gillade.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there.
Yeah.
It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Var Elisabeth Sobeck så skrämd också? Det. Hon verkade göra allt möjligt.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
Hon sparar mig 31 timmar.
But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
Hon ville gå samma fate som Rost.
Promise?
Om det skulle hända något.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Jag går direkt. Tyvärr går jag direkt för att jag vill verkligen hålla på med story.
Come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Alltså, jag vill bara gå igenom lite av storyn. Vi är ju i 59% av main story.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Ja.
Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
Ja, tack.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Får se, inte än.
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth.
Japp,
Physically immortal.
japp.
How'd they
De är
figure it
på
out?
skeppet.
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
Ted was trying to make himself immortal. Didn't end well for him.
For every success, there are many more failed attempts. Some more grotesque than others.
Ja.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over. So they can build it how they want. But why?
Kan de inte ta en annan planet?
Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, don't they
Varför
want
nu?
the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground.
Wow.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Jaha.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
Jaha.
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the systems designed through him, despite his failure.
Jaha. Nu får se.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, Were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Jaha. Tillbaka.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Ja.
So, about Beta.
Vet.
I never really saw the difference between us, until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
Jaha.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's Kotallo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be.
Jaha.
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed.
Jaha.
While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
Erend.
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Hur många kompanjoner?
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Apollon.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection. as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Jag skulle gärna
So
veta.
this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region? Yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Jaha. Den här nej tack. Dags att resa till Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Vi åker på ramp. Genom. Så bra ut som vanliga ramp. Alltså det är ett helt lag. Det är stor eller? Jag tror inte det skulle se ut så här. Men det ser logiskt ut.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
Ja. Nu är det bara Hephaestus.
Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Hephaestus.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Omega clearance.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go. Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses.
These machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come.
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Eagle Gemini.
Be careful.
Är den bakom mig också?
Stay back.
Vilken är det där? Gravitation. Behemoth. En behemoth. Den har ganska många perks av olika.
Need a hand over here.
Really angry.
Draw it away from Beta. Stay back.
Aloy? Help!
Get back.
Den är så poison. Men de gör lite poison arrows. Så.
Aloy, need a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta. Stay back.
Gotta follow up while that acid's working.
Nej, jag kan inte vara där uppe.
Get back.
Går det här?
Over here, you.
Really angry.
Ja, just det.
Right, next time.
Get a
Den
hand
kan
over
inte
here.
attackera mig alltså. Attackera. Jag gör konstiga rörelser.
Draw it away from Beta.
You're wounded. No!
Stay back.
No!
Rökbomb.
Get back.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Det gör mig på andra sidan.
Over here, you.
Aloy!
Aloy, need a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta.
Jag behöver byta ullet. Det här är en av de bästa radioknall. Utrusta.
Stay back.
Aloy? Help!
Get back. Over here, you.
Aloy? Help!
Thank you.
Jag behöver verkligen
Ammo for you. Stay back. Get back.
fälla någon Estes.
Over here, you.
Lyssna på dig. Han är alltid, det är alltid så här att den är alltid tagit den som är riktigt. En riktig threat. Den här är ju lite tuffare. Han skulle slamma ner.
Right away from Beta.
Säger jag. Jag kan nog ta den här faktiskt. Det här är enklare. Det här är enklare.
Get back. You can't take on.
Träff.
Over here, you.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it...
Får se vad som händer när jag trycker här. Lät i färdighetsträdet. Lät in alla tillgängliga färdigheter i ett träd.
Still fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime. Keep her
Jag är
safe.
skadad.
On my life.
Den här kommer väl stängas igen, eller? Det ska du inte försöka.
I'm gonna chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Jag kan inte bara glida över.
Going down!
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. Some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
Ska jag kunna komma dit då? Nu visar det inte där vi ska ifrån. Ja, hitåt. Jag tror först att det skulle... Eller ska jag fortfarande? Ser inte ut så.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Guess there are a couple of ways I could go. Catch fire in those metal carriers.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but The energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Går det inte? Sen ut så. Man brukar sträcka ut armen när man kan hoppa. Kan man ju ibland hitta två, eller? Okej. Jag gillar reglar. Men... Ja. Men eller så hoppa upp på den där ringen faktiskt. Kanske det är bara ringen jag ska hoppa på.
Maybe there's a way over the shield. Thanks.
Det här är nog mitt favoritvapen just nu.
These machines first.
Spiksabel. Var det där en Apex? Så är jag bättre än en Apex just nu. Så basically bättre än en Apex. Det är in här jag går då, när jag är klar. Ta kontroll över nätverks. Döda maskin.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
En av de bästa verktygen jag har bombspikar. Nej, så himla bra. Den här var väldigt bra. häx. Shit också. Jag undrar hur bra du hanterar den här. Jättebra. Tack för att du skyddar mig med att knocka mig tillbaka. Där.
You got them all. I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Sådär. Jag följer den nere.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Vad är det här då? Var det bara en Jajajaj. Elektricitet.
Let's just cover the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I'm smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
You could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
Kommer ut där då. Jag vet att det är en kraftfull, men jag ville veta vilken. Det ser ut som att de åker in där. Och det ser ut som att vi kan ens upp därifrån. Elektricitet. Jag menar på att jag kan inte hoppa härifrån. Jag kan bara inte hoppa härifrån, eller? Är det för mig att man inte kunde? Precis. Innan så stod det att jag borde använda den här. Aha.
That's no good. Can't use the forecaster on that.
Ja. Alltså innan så stod det att jag borde använda min grapple för någonting.
Just a little longer. Right. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
En känguru.
Got it.
Jag har en känguru där. Du slår... Eller skjuter. Jag tänker inte ha spikarna framme.
Oh, here we go again.
Does it sound good? I'll try to get your access back. String is scrambled.
What? Jag får fighta en sån också. Det trycker mot en vägg. Jag kan inte se någonting. Det är verkligen den bästa saken att göra sakerna. Det är bossen. Det måste bara vara bossen i denna. samma feeling som de andra. Ja, det är frågan.
Restored. Now you can operate it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okej. Nu har jag fått prata av de här.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Namely, I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Powerful. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Bader. Just stay where you are, okay?
Är det här
The
då?
machine's on board.
Be safe.
Det är någonting nytt.
Get it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
Jag kan inte ens prata om där.
Finished charging. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions.
Har jag en sån sådan potion? Får se. Den här går. Nej. Vad try? Den är på mig. Eller vad?
It's charging up again.
Jag får se. Jag kan använda de här under tiden. Men herregud. Den tar verkligen tiden att hoppa på mig. Kan den här fungera? Inte använt den här jättemycket. Men jag bara har den i min kombo för att det var en sten där. Var den inte stor nog? enda det var långt ifrån den. Så lång, men inte för att bli träffad. Inte i den rangen.
It's done.
Let's go.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by.
Jag vill bara ta lite
I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Ja. Ta kontroll över nätverket.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Får i maskinen
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Emily.
Ja. Nu är jag tillbaka där.
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Ja, det kan vara bra. Är det bara typ så här Tetris att man ska träffa de röda prickarna? De nu också. Alltså jag kan ta en kontroll över fåglarna, men jag kan inte flyga dem. Nu kommer de.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You've cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
roligt att kunna ha vilken sida.
Come on! Quit screwing around!
Now we're having fun, right?
Wow. Jag visste att det här skulle hända.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Det var ju en som var faktiskt snälla. Som Beta pratar om.
Beta. Farrell.
Jag var bara helt död nu. Vilket rum var detta?
Where am I?
Ja, jag
you're
undrar
awake.
det.
You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
Jaha. Alltså det här, om jag kan möta det här stället ganska ofta.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Det är det enda jag inte fattar. Nej. Se Celine och Endymion.
Celine and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
Cupid?
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Celine's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Red Bands som tinnitus i svårt, va? Behöver vi kolla på varenda en? Alltså jag kommer bara kolla på varenda en, men inte prata om den.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We
Det är
both
så
do.
våldsigt.
There is
Kolla på
much we are trying
konstverken.
to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
Alltså det skulle vara trevligt att bara komma
There's
tillbaka
nothing wrong with
senare.
savoring
Kolla på
such
den.
treasures for a moment.
Det ser ut som Faros grav, typ.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Jaha. Känns nästan som att man behöver kolla igenom den här delen också.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
Focus.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
Rost.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so.
Yeah.
Please, sit down.
Jag kommer kolla igenom den här cutscenen. Och sen tror jag avslutar.
There.
Det brukar ta någon timme eller något.
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Jag hoppas att det verkligen inte gör.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Berätta om det.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard.
Gerard?
He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
So you know all about me. What about you?
Yeah.
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Yeah. Jag vill inte veta hela historien.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn.
Jaha.
Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Hon kommer öppna den. Jag förklarar varför det var ett hus.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me? You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me. No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge. Contact again when it's time. Can you hold on? As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When.
When. Ganska säker då.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you.
Så jag kan bara gå hit när jag vill. Jag kan bara gå dit när jag vill. Det där är en av de finaste baserna jag har sett. Förutom den basen jag har just nu. Den där är ju läskig.
It's good to hear your voice.